Was the American Southwest really stolen from Mexico? It's a complex and often heated debate that deserves a closer look at historical facts rather than emotional arguments. Let's travel back to the 1800s. Mexico had recently gained independence from Spain, but its northern territories, what we now know as Texas, California, and the Southwest, were largely unpopulated and underdeveloped. The Mexican government struggled with political instability and couldn't effectively manage these vast frontier regions. In Texas, Mexico actually invited American settlers, hoping they would develop the land. These settlers came legally, built communities, and initially pledged loyalty to Mexico. But tensions grew as Mexico's government became increasingly centralized and restrictive, leading to Texas declaring independence in 1836. The Mexican-American War that followed in 1846 wasn't a simple land grab. It was fought according to the international norms of the time, an era when European powers were regularly redrawing maps through conflict and negotiation. What made the U.S. approach different was what happened after the war. Unlike many conquering nations, the United States didn't simply claim the territory as spoils of war. Through the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, the U.S. paid Mexico $15 million. That's about $500 million in today's money. The U.S. also agreed to take on Mexican debts owed to American citizens. This wasn't pocket change. It was a significant diplomatic transaction. This expansion aligned with manifest destiny, yes, but it also followed the established patterns of 19th century territorial changes. European empires were doing similar things across the globe, often without any compensation to the losing side. Now, I understand why some people still view this as an unjust taking of land. The human impact was real, and many Mexican citizens suddenly found themselves living in a different country. But by the standards of international law and practice at the time, this was a legal transfer of territory that included significant compensation. So here's a question worth pondering. If land is acquired through warfare, which was acceptable then, paid for through treaty and transformed into prosperous states where millions now live and thrive, can we really call it theft? The answer might be more nuanced than you think.